In the midst of storms, I know you're here. You are my refuge and fortress. There is nothing to fear. If God is for us, who can be against us? Your word is true. In you I trust, O Lord. Strengthen my...
Good morning. Welcome again to another show, Living with Esther. On today's show, I'm going to be doing some cooking. But first, before I start prepping my meat for my today's show, I'm going to clean up the kitchen because this morning, after getting the kids ready for school, I did not get the time to clean up the kitchen. So this morning I made them oatmeal for breakfast. So this morning I had all three kids to drop to school this morning. So because my daughter had to be in the office today, so I had to drop her two plus my other granddaughter to school this morning. So I did not have time to clean up before I drop them to school. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up the kitchen. And okay, guys, what happened? I had to pause for a while because as I said, I had my storage had run out and I had to make some room because I'm using my phone. I wasn't using my camera. So my storage had run out. So I had to delete some stuff in order to start recording again. Okay, so as I said, okay, so what I'm doing is putting away all the dishes. I need to unpack the dishes because I have dishes in the dishwasher that need to be unpacked from last night. So I'm just unpacking the dishes and pack the dishes because I also need a sink to wash my meat so I can start prepping it because the meat is frozen. So what I do when I buy my meat in the store, I usually just put it in the fridge. Once in a blue moon, I will season it, prep it, and put it in the fridge. But today, when I bought the meat yesterday, I just put it in the fridge. So now I have to defrost the meat and get it prepped for today cooking. Yes, I have to clean out my cupboards too. My cupboards, they are such a disaster because when they go into the cupboards, my family, and I love my family to death, but what they do when they go into the cupboards, they just put everything all over the place in the cupboards. So that is for another show when I go into the cupboards and rearrange. And there's a lot of stuff I have to throw out too. I have to throw out all those stuff in the cupboards. And yes, because there's too much of junk in the cupboards. Too much of junk. I need to have just a minimum. As I said, each person get one plate. No, that's not. I'm just joking. No, this house is open to any and everything. They could use whatever they want in this house. They could sit wherever they want in this house. It's a family house. Like some people, they don't make They don't make once they fix their house up. Once someone asked me one time, do you have kids? I said, yes, I have grandkids. I have grown kids, but I have grandkids. And my grandkids go there up and down in this house. They run back and forth in this house, you know. So it's not to say I keep them, you know, and I have white couch. I have white tablecloth. All I do, I just have my grandkids and even the grown-ups use a table mat when they're going on the table to use the table, and you know, couches for sitting, not for not for having your feet up. I've got these by Hobby Lobby. I'm not Hobby Lobby. By Russ yesterday. I went to Russ. Um, my husband needed a little table for him to rest his things on, and I saw this at Russ for $8.99. These beads for $8.99. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put it yet, but for $8.99, you know I'm gonna take it, right? I will leave it in the wood color. At first, when I saw it, I said, "Oh, I could paint this. I could spray paint it, do a DIY on it." But you know what? No, I'm gonna leave it just like that, and I'm gonna find somewhere for it. You know, I might even put it in here in my kitchen. I'm not even sure yet what I'm going to do with it. So now that I am, as I was saying, I always tell my grandkids, don't put plastic fork inside of my utility, my utensils, but I always put the plastic fork in here when they're ready. Um, yes, so let me pack the dishes and straighten up my kitchen because I didn't get to do it as I said. Oops, I'm breaking up dishes here. I didn't get to pack it. So now I'm going to pack the dishes so I can get to use the sink to prep the meat, to get the meat going. And as I said, today I'm going to make oxtail and some smothered pork chop because it's not every one that eats pork. So I'm cooking them some oxtail. They love oxtail. They love oxtail. And I remember when I used to buy oxtail for like 99 cents a pound. Now, oh my goodness, oxtail is $10 and some cents a pound. And I buy oxtail once in a while, you know, but the hubby was feeling for some oxtail. So he went and get some oxtail. So I'm gonna cook them some oxtail today. So what I'm doing is just finished packing the dishwasher so I could get my sink, so I could start getting my meat washed. And I'm not sure. You know, I heard a story from a friend the other day, and he said he went to someone's house and they was cooking on the grill. They was gonna cook some chicken on the grill, and he said the person just took the meat out of the pack and put it on the grill. Not in this house. Not in this house. You have to wash your meat in vinegar or lime, and then you season up your meat. Especially, you don't know where the meat have been when it's in the store. So you have to always wash your meat because you don't know where that meat have been. You don't know where that meat have been. So you have to wash your meat at all time. But some people don't, and that's why, you know, we don't eat from any and anybody. Because some people don't wash their meat at all. They don't wash their meat. So yes, and also today I have to finish repotting my plants. As I said, I have a few plants that I need to repot. Okay. So I'm gonna change these rugs, these kitchen mats out because these things get dirty so fast, and I don't wash them in my machine, although I have a gigantic machine, washer and dryer. I take them to the laundromat to wash them. But these things get dirty so fast. So I think I need to change them and get some different kinds because I bought this for somebody. I have to drop it off for them. Um, yes, so I have to change those kitchen mats because they get dirty too fast. Yes, they get dirty too fast, and I don't like that. Yeah, so I will take care of that part this weekend. Yeah, I'll take care of that part this weekend. So now that I straighten up my kitchen, it's time for us to prep the meat. So it's prepping time. It's prepping time. Yes, I love to wash. I have to wash the meat at all times, because as I said, you don't know where that meat been. You don't know. Oh, just the thought of it. Just the thought of it. So I don't know how some people don't wash their meat. They just throw it on the grill and just on the stove, and that's it. You see, my granddaughter used up most of my foil pans because she says she's making an igloo for her mother. So and this is my 17-year-old, almost 18-year-old granddaughter. Says she's making an igloo for her mother. Okay, my people. So let me get my dishes, my pan, my stuff to season up my meat. So now I have as I said, my meat is still frozen. So what I'm going to do is defrost the meat. I'm going to defrost it now. And I'm going to bring the camera a little closer so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, so now I'm going to put the oxtail in some water, in some warm water to defrost it. And as I said, and my husband went and get this meat. Where is the tag? So I'm putting the oxtail in some water, and I'm going to leave it, let it defrost, because right now it's frozen. And you could season it frozen if you want, but yeah. Also, let me get my vinegar. Yes, because I need to pour some vinegar in that meat. Yeah, we have to wash that meat properly, because as I said, we're not sure where that meat have been, you know. So you see, I'm washing it with some vinegar. So I'm gonna put it there to soak. I'm soaking it in some vinegar for a while, so until it defrosts. Okay, so now I'm also having some hibiscus, unsweetened hibiscus tea. It tastes so good. So now I'm going to, and my people, meat is so expensive, so expensive. Look at the price of this, $14. And before before this country went haywire, I would pay about $7 for this pack of meat. But yeah, everything is going up. Oh, what a bummer! What a shame, you know. And that's why I said everything that I purchase, I budget myself, and I don't buy unnecessary things, because as we get older in life, we need to save a penny. So when we get old, at least we can depend on our children, and we can depend on family. So that's why we have to save a penny. When we make a dime, we have to save a penny. I got that from my grandmother. And as you all know, I came from the numbers world. Yeah, I came from the numbers world. And then before I went into risk management, I was in working in for a Fortune 500 company, and handling the accounts payable department, domestic and international for Fortune 500. So as I said, I'm coming from a numbers world and a safety world, So that's why I always say on a budget. So now I'm pouring vinegar in my meat. So I'm gonna leave both the meat there. I'm leaving both meat to defrost and soak in some vinegar. And while it's getting defrost, I have my stuff that I'm going to use to we call it season, but marinate it. Marinate. So we have I have the green seasoning, so you all could tell that I'm a West Indian. And then we have some celery and some thyme. Let me show you guys. So we have thyme, but all of this seasoning that I'm using the fresh herb. All of that is already in here. But I love you could see the celery, the parsley, onion, garlic, everything. So it's already in there, but I'm still using fresh ones too. And then I usually cook with my tomato paste, because I'm browning the oxtail, I'm stewing it down, and I have my garlic, and this is more seasoning. This is more seasoning. So guys, you all know the food need to have taste. Then I have my how you call that, carrots. I put carrots in my oxtail because I don't have any butter beans. I don't think I have butter beans. Let me double check, because the hubby, he usually bring hot butter beans for the oxtail, and no, he did not get any butter beans. He forgot. He forgot. He getting old too. And I have some, so I usually put some tomato. I usually put peppers, green peppers, bell peppers in my, strew it down with bell peppers too if I don't have butter beans. So I do have to run to the grocery store. I do have to run to Walmart, because I need my green bell peppers, so I could season up my stuff. And I need red onions also. I ran out of red onions, because that's what I use. Red onion in my ox. I cook with red onions. I'm not sure. I'm no doctor, but I know they say red onion is very, very good for you. Very, very good for you, health wise. So while that is soaking, um, I think I should run to Walmart. And what I'm going to cook this with, I'm going to cook with some peas and rice. I'm going to make peas and rice, and I'm going to make some stew cabbage with that. Peas and rice, stew cabbage on the side. So, and then I have to get some mac and cheese for the grandbabies. I have three little ones, little grandkids, 7 and 5. The 5-year-old, she's pure West Indian. Never been out of the country, but she eat West Indian, talk West Indian, everything. The other two, no, don't give them no oxtail, no smothered pork chops, no rice. Give them mac and cheese and chicken nuggets every day. They will eat that all up for you. But the other one, she drinks sorrel, she eat chicken food, she eat pig feed, she eat cow feed. And my teenager granddaughter, she used to eat those when she was little. Now she's a teenager. She tell you she don't want that stuff. Don't give it to her. Love them to death. And I cater to them. I give them whatever they want. Life is too short. Okay, while I'm over here, um, I gotta show you guys. You remember this? Oh my goodness, I gone senile here right now. My reef I had moving all over the house, but this reef is for my front door. And yesterday I said, you know what? Let me hang that reef up in my kitchen. So I actually put the reef up over here. Yes, I say, you know what? Let me hang it up because it's been moving around for almost a year. Since summer last year, he been all over the place like he has feet. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna put him in my kitchen. So I put the reef in my kitchen. So I'm working on that. And yes. So now I'm thinking where I that the beads that I purchased, I think I'm gonna find a home for it now, or else I'll wait. And I probably put it in my breakfast nook on the table in my breakfast nook. You know, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll put it in on my bread on my dining my breakfast nook table, but I have to do my table over, so I'm just resting it right here. Okay, so let's go back into the kitchen. This is not what we not decorating no breakfast nook table. So let's go back in the kitchen and do what we say we was about to do. Okay. Let me tell you, this is so every time me and the husband goes to the grocery store, we always say, oh, let's go get some groceries. When we go to the grocery store, we don't come back with groceries for us. We come back with groceries for the grandkids. Oh my goodness. It's just the grandkids. Because as I said, I went in the store just to get the peppers and some tomatoes so we could cook the oxtail together. And I went in the store and I was like, and the grocery is so expensive, so expensive. Guys, let me show you what I end up getting in the store. Let me show you guys. This, I love my grandkids, but let me show you guys. Okay, guys. So, as I said, this is what I went into to the store to buy. Okay, this is what I said I was going into the store to get. Peppers, red onion, and cabbage for me to make my dinner, which is with my oxtail and my oxtail and my smothered pork chop. Okay, and I got some bacon for me to make my stew cabbage. Right, so I'm gonna put this into my stew cabbage, bacon and some sausage. Now I said I was going into the store for 3, 4 things. I came out with grapes, blueberries, mac and cheese, bread. The kids love this. They love this. Juice, bread. These bread are so good. These are so good. The kids love it. They love it. Bread, all for the kids. Yogurt, kids. Goldfish, kids. Cold cuts for sandwich, kids. They love these. They love these. They love, 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 love this. Kids. Everything I went into the store and then I got some mango juice. Yes. As I said, I went to the grocery store, come back, everything for kids. Everything for kids. Anyway, so that's it. Love them to death. Love them to death. And I don't mind. Life is too short. We got to take care of our grandbabies. Yes, my people. Yes, guys, this is it. Kids. So now let's get back to our cooking. Let's get back to our cooking. So now the oxtail, it should be all okay. So now the oxtail is, and the pork chop is defrosted. So now I'm just going to wash them out. See, the oxtail helped to take out some of that blood in the not the oxtail. I'm saying the oxtail. The vinegar help suck out some of that blood inside of the oxtail. Look at how nice and fresh that looks. Look at this. It don't look all bloody. See that? Beautiful. Nice, and it looks so fresh because I defrost it and let it soak for a while in the vinegar. So it'd be soaking for a while in there. It is because I put it in there and then went to Walmart. Look at my pork chops. All you see? Oh, defrost. Beautiful. Even the look at the the pork chop. You don't see all that blood in it. That's from soaking it in the vinegar. Yeah. That's from soaking it in the vinegar. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So now we can go ahead and start seasoning up our our meat. Okay. And I usually use, you will see me constantly washing my hands, because I don't like to touch up when I'm doing meat. I don't like to touch up the pipe or anything else with my hands, so I constantly wash them. Okay, so now we're gonna season the meat. So first we're gonna put the seasoning in. Okay, I need to get another bottle. But as I said, I have a lot of seasoning, so it's not a problem. It's not a problem. Yeah. So now I have to go back into, I know Walmart sell these. So it's not a problem for me to get more season. So now I have my I'm gonna cut up some of the parsley and the scallion in there. So I have to wash my my scallions and my onion. Yeah, I wash my scallion and my onions. So I love the way we designed the kitchen because everything is accessible. Like when I'm cooking, everything is so accessible. Like the sink, we have the sink here, the dishwasher there, the the garbage container is right there. So everything is accessible. You know, I don't have to go from one side of the kitchen to another side of the kitchen. So yeah. So now I'm getting me some garlic, and I cook with a lot of garlic. A lot of garlic. They said, you know, look at us. See, I cook with a lot of garlic. They said garlic is good for blood pressure and all these good things, and I know. Yeah, I cook a lot with garlic. Always. Yeah. So even self, I put the seasoning that comes in the bottle and in the jar. I still put more fresh seasoning into the into the meat. Yes. Yeah. So I'm gonna season it up, and I'm gonna put it on the fire to start cooking. But at 1:30, I have to turn off the pick up my granddaughter. So from school, you know, I have to pick her up from school. I love I don't make them catch the bus all the time. Once in a while, I keep myself okay. So now this is the thyme. So I'm gonna push some fresh thyme into it, into the meat. And guys, I'm not gonna cut up the thyme. You could cut it up if you want, but I'm not gonna cut up the thyme because the thyme is actually little tiny branch, little tiny stems. You see, little tiny stems. So I'm gonna put them whole in the meat. So when it cook, I could take out the stems out of it. I do because if I cut them up, they're gonna get little pieces of stems when they're eating it, and I don't want that. So I'm just going to just leave them like that. So now I'm gonna cut up some of my parsley and put into there. As I said, you just want it the fresh herb in the food. Just want some fresh herb. The food tastes good when you put fresh herb into it. Because I think if you season up your meat with fresh herb, you don't need to put salt in there because you get that fresh seasoning into it. Yeah. So yeah. And even if I put all of this in here, I put garlic, I put onion. I still put garlic powder and onion powder. Guys, let me tell you it. Don't think I'm crazy. Don't think I'm crazy. I love my food to taste good. I love my food to taste good. So I still put stuff in there. Yeah. So it's all about the taste. And let me tell you guys, all you notice, I'm not measuring. This is my red onion. Gotta wash that. I don't measure. And I'm not sure if all you saw that. One time I saw I think it was TikTok or Instagram, and someone was saying one thing about West Indian people, they don't measure. They don't measure anything, but their food come out so good, so tasty. And that person is so right about that. We don't measure. And you know, that's the thing with my granddaughter. My granddaughter, she says everything she measures, she goes by the book, and she's a very good baker and a very good cook. I mean, my granddaughter, you could just give her a fridge, a stove, and actually we bought that stove and the fridge with her in mind, because she been cooking and she's only 17. That girl could cook her food and bake. Oh my goodness. And she bakes from scratch. She don't bake nothing out of no can or bag. She bakes from scratch, you know. So I gotta give her credit for that. Yes, I gotta give her credit. Oh my goodness. So this okay, my beautiful people. So now I have some paprika. I have my powder onion, and I think I ran out of the oh, I still have some. So I have my paprika and oh, oh, oh well. So see, I put in my, I use a little bit of curry in my oxtail because it give it that rich color. So you get that rich color, when after it's cooked, you could see. And then I put some paprika in there too. Paprika, and I put some sazon in there also. So and as I said, I put onion, but I still put powder onion flavor. You ever go to someone's house and they cook food and offer you food, and sometimes the food smells so good, but when they bring the food to you, it's like, oh my God, this thing tastes terrible, you know. So yeah, I put good seasoning in my food. Always have these things in all the kitchen. If you're cooking for people, and people wouldn't tell you right in front of your face your food don't taste good. They will wait until your back turn, or they'll go over to their friend's house, or and they'll say, oh my God, that food tastes so terrible, so make sure your food is good, tastes good. Look and taste is deceiving because sometimes you go some places and you bowl, oh my God, that food looks so good, especially in some restaurants. You go in there and you say, oh, that food looks good. And when you buy it, oh my God, you have to throw it away when you reach home. So I said just a little bit of curry I'm putting in there just for the okay. So now, oh, one more thing I forgot. And I mean, everybody should have one of this in their kitchen. Anybody who don't know how to cook should have this in the kitchen. If you don't have no other seasoning in your kitchen, make sure you have adobo in your kitchen, because that adobo, oh my goodness, it is good. Okay, so now I think that's it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix it up, and I use my oh, who's calling? My brother. My brother is calling me. So what I'm gonna do is mix it up. Ooh, and, I could put a little bit of water in here. I'm gonna put a little bit of water in here. Oh my goodness, my people! Guess what? It just came to my mind that I ran out of browning. The browning to color the food. Oh my goodness. And guess what? I'm not going back in the store to get the browning. I'm going to show you guys how to do the browning. How to see, look at how good this look. Look at this. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So this is done. So now I'm just going to rest it right over here. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to do the mix up the pork chops. Yeah. Did I put yes, I did. I did put some adabo in here. Look at this. Look at this guy. Marinated. Look at this. Look at this. Well seasoned. This is how you season your meat. Okay. So first you wash. You put your meat to soak in some vinegar, and then after it's soak in some vinegar and it extract a lot of the blood out of that meat. That's when you season up your meat. Okay. So that's it for the oxtail and the pork chop. Okay. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, excuse me, I'm still having my hibiscus. So I'm gonna leave that for about half an hour for the seasoning for the meat to absorb some of that seasoning. So I'm leaving that there. So while that's cook, I'm taking in the seasoning is absorbing some of that seasoning. I'm going to show you guys how I burn my sugar to make the coloring for my meat. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to use one of these iron pots. This is my little iron pot I burn stuff in. I mean, these little iron pots, you could cook some good rice in here. Oh my goodness, good rice in there. So I'm going to show you guys how I burn sugar to color my meat. Thanks for watching my show, Living with Esther. Please like, share, and subscribe. Love you guys. Bye-bye.